Hi.
Hey!
Today we're tasting lemon lime sodas.
I like these, but I don't know that much about them.
So it was like a long time ago when we did this initial taste test.
Yeah.
It was like 2022, maybe?
So long ago.
23?
We were so little back
We were
then.
different people.
Fully.
Yeah. I was very small, like in stature.
Yeah, and
also,
I was much taller.
Yeah.
By like maybe 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah, we were like, it's seriously just ages ago. What should we start with?
7-Up was shockingly our number one last time. And I remember being like, whoa, this tastes so good. And I feel like people don't know that it's so much better than Sprite. I feel like we should start with 7-Up.
Okay.
Then do Sprite, then do everything else. To have those as like our 2 controls.
I think that's the correct decision. I want to ask everyone who's watching right now if they've seen Baby Girl and if they think that Antonio Banderas and Harris Dickinson should have kissed. So let us know in the comments.
We won't tell you what we think, but you could probably guess.
Okay.
It makes me laugh, people that are like, I live in Ohio and I don't know what that is, and I just want to know what lemon lime soda is best.
Okay, 7-Up. So I also specifically, except for these twist up ones, which I think are from Walmart, I want to say.
They're cute.
Yeah, yes, Walmart. I got everything in cans because I think that soda tastes better from a can.
Okay, I did extensive research on this a couple years ago here as well, and I think can is one of the best options, but you know what the truly best option was?
What?
The first sip from one of these bad boys.
Really? Okay.
The rest of it, worse than all the rest of the options, but the first, because it's so big and it's so carbonated, the first sip like feels like it's gonna burn your eyelashes off.
Nice. Well, I'm excited to try this twist up then. Do you like it?
No.
Really?
I mean, it's like fine. It's unremarkable. I remember liking it so much the first time we tried it. It's not very sweet.
I think that's maybe why we liked it. It was like a little bit drier than the other ones, but in a way that was good. So, okay.
It's almost wine-like.
I still actually really like it.
No, I like it too. I think I just thought it was going to be like, this is literally the best thing I've ever tasted.
That's zero sugar.
And
I don't
it's
want
not.
that.
You know?
We'll get to the zero sugar ones. Okay. So let's see.
I feel like lemon lime zero sugar is probably going to be better than like brown sodas that are zero sugar.
I think you're right. Yeah. I had a diet Sprite from the grocery store the other day and I thought it was delicious. And as you drink it, you kind of don't think about the fact that it's diet anymore, I promise.
Yeah, I feel like the best diet soda we ever had was Diet Crush. No, Sunkissed. Diet Sunkissed was unbelievable.
So this is definitely sweeter, but I feel like the same way I felt about it last time, which is that it has less like lemon lime split kind of flavor.
It's less citrusy. That's absolutely 100% for sure.
But it's its own thing very much.
But I like how sweet it is, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm tasting them like wine. I'm swirling it. I'm letting it breathe. I'm smelling it.
Mm-hmm. That's how you're supposed to do it.
I love soda.
I think I'm still leaning 7-Up so far, but we're going to taste Starry too.
I guess let's do all the regular ones and then do all the sugar-free ones.
I think that's the way
and then
to do
these little probiotic freaks over here, right?
I got some probiotic ones in case anyone's interested in that.
I'm interested in that. I think that the probiotic sodas are really hit or really miss. Like we've had some. We've had some that have been so delicious and some that have been like, it's shocking to me that they can even sell that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Some of them are not good. I remember tasting, we'll talk about it more later, but this one tastes like tea to me, and we'll see if that is still true.
This feels the most carbonated to me.
Yeah, it's like really sweet too. So Starry's controversial. I don't know if people have kept up with this, but it was like, it replaced Sierra Mist several years ago. And people were really like, people hated Starry. Starry like was like a bullied child when it first came to a new school because Sierra Mist contained real cane sugar. And then they replaced it with Starry, and Starry's made with corn syrup.
Relax.
I mean,
relax. Like, I get it, but also you're drinking soda. It's like, maybe it had real cane sugar in it. What are the other ingredients? Do you know what I mean? It's not like it was like real cane sugar and water. It's like real cane sugar and chemicals.
Yeah.
I don't know. And okay, I'm going to say something and everyone's going to yell at me about it. And I know this is true. Is corn syrup, I know it's processed, but isn't corn syrup like regular sugar processed, but it's from a natural ingredient? Corn syrup's made from corn. I've heard people argue that corn syrup is not as bad as people make it out to be. And I'm not saying that's true. I don't know.
I really don't know either.
I don't know. So I want you to weigh in, but I only want you to weigh in if you're a specialist on like corn syrup or sugar, or like if you're just like, you also don't know, you can just be like, you guys look so beautiful. But if you know, if you're like a food scientist, that's who I want to talk to. If you're a food scientist, please let me know, because I've heard many things. What are you drinking? Nothing's in here. What are you drinking?
I kept taking sips of different things.
Oh, you're retasting.
Yeah, well, because I want to say more about the way they taste.
I think Starry tastes good. I think it's very sweet. I think it tastes a little more artificial than Sprite or 7-Up, but not in a way I dislike. I think it tastes good.
I think they all taste good. I remember this taste as being really hard because it's like, there are such subtle differences in the way these taste. Like, I swear some of them are just like, maybe it's a little bit more lemony or a little bit more limey, but in a way that like you can hardly put a finger on.
Yeah.
So far, yeah, I would say like 7-Up is like drier and more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Starry is very sweet, but I like the flavor of it. I will say that it has, like you're saying, that artificial flavor. It reminds me of a Pepsi product because it reminds me of the way Pepsi tastes compared to Coca-Cola.
Yes, where you taste it and you're like, kind of worse, but I can't quite put my finger on what it is.
I know. And it's like almost like the flavor is rounder. That's the only way I can put it.
That's a really eloquent way to describe it.
It's not as
Piquant.
sharp. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow, I love that.
I tasted more Sprite again.
I was talking to my dad the other day, and my dad watches these videos, and my dad referred to, quote unquote, the girls I shoot the video with. And I was like, girls? And he was like, well, yeah. And I was like, we're all like adult women. And he was like, girls, what do you mean? And I was like, how old do you think everyone is? And my dad thought everyone was in their early 20s.
Oh my God. That's so cool. I love your dad.
My dad thought both of you were younger than me.
I told you that before. I love your dad.
He's a good man, but I was like, no, Justine has like multiple children. And my dad was like, what? He was really flabbergasted by that.
People in their early 20s can have multiple children too, I suppose.
Not in my dad's opinion. My parents didn't have me until they were like in their 30s. So I think my dad forgets that that's an option, you know?
I know.
But he couldn't believe.
So listen, now we're going to taste Shasta Twist.
I liked some other Shasta products that I had more than I thought I would.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't like that.
But not this one.
Tastes like cotton candy.
Tastes weird. I will say one thing that freaks me about Shasta is that this feels so Midwestern.
Yeah.
If you were like, what is this? I would be like, Midwestern. It's not.
It's California.
Mount Shasta's in Northern California. That shocked me.
I know. It does. I completely agree. Family trusted since 1889. What do you think about that? Whoa, this has vitamin C in it too.
Is there real juice in it?
I mean, I guess so. No, there's ascorbic acid in it. Also, this is weird. There's sucralose in this. This isn't a diet soda, so why is there sucralose in it?
So that tracks because to me, it tastes a little like a diet soda. I also find the finish to be incredibly flat. The finish almost just tastes like seltzer water.
Yeah, I'm not terribly impressed with this, but I guess if you want to get... Oh, excuse me. If you want to get 15% of your daily value of vitamin C by drinking a can of soda, then
that feels like kind of a lot.
Shasta's your guy.
Wow.
It would never have occurred to me that a lemon lime soda would actually contain a vitamin of any sort.
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, that's my
that's the bottom
so far.
Who's she?
Big K? Kroger Big K lemon lime soda.
I think a mini can is really a gift from God.
I do too.
I love them.
But I feel like you wouldn't like a mini can.
Why?
Because you'd want more.
But then you have 2 mini cans. Because this is the thing. A can of soda, the second it stops being ice cold, I'm like, nasty. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, thank you. But you can have your mini can, like on a night when you're really kind of going wild, maybe something really bad happened that day.
Yeah.
You can have your mini can, crush it under your foot, take another mini can out of the fridge.
I love that attitude. I would love to be a fly on the wall and watch you do that.
On a really bad, you guys don't want to know what it's like when I have a really bad day.
Just crushing cans on her forehead.
And screaming. I like this. I think it's a little more watery than our top 3.
It's very sweet, but it's also like, to me, this is a carbonation problem. Like that comes off as a little flat to me.
I think, once again, like this, the finish is a little flat. And I'm like, are the big brand name sodas, do they have access to a different machine that like store brands and smaller brands don't have? Because when I crack open a Coca-Cola, it feels like it goes from my mouth into my brain.
Yeah.
But when I have a store brand Coca-Cola, it just tastes like lightly carbonated syrup.
Yes. Yeah, so that's the thing with both of these. I think they taste syrupy.
Yeah.
Like, and that feels like a lack of carbonation.
Yes. I do think that the Big K is much better than the Shasta, personally.
Yeah, I agree. I still wouldn't I wouldn't rank it above the big boys though.
Absolutely not. But let's say you're at Kroger, it's way cheaper, and you're looking for like a mixer. You're making like a party punch or something.
Yeah.
I think you'd be fine with Big K.
Yeah, I agree. I was so afraid this was going to overflow. But it didn't.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Sorry.
Oh, I'm burping.
I know. I can't stop already.
I hate burping on camera.
I really like this graphic design.
That's what I was saying. I think the twist ups are really cute.
They are cute.
And twist up, I think, is a cute name.
I think so too. And also, well, there used to be different Walmart sodas. They used to be called something else, but I can't remember. They had like a brand name. What is that?
It almost tastes like elderflower on the finish.
It's really weird.
Do you know when you go into a store and you see like a cool botanical carbonated drink? Oh, the end almost tastes like nail polish remover. And you're like, whoa, that looks kind of cool. And then you buy it and you're like, whoa, that's one of the worst tasting things I've ever had.
Yeah.
There's a specific brand I'm thinking of that I won't name here, but maybe you've also had it.
I want a little more because I'm so confused by it.
I really think this tastes shockingly, it's not that sweet. It's not that carbonated. It's very floral. I don't like it at all.
No, it's super weird. I feel like as you keep drinking it, it becomes more normal.
I feel like it tastes absolutely nothing like lemon or lime.
I know. Why is that?
I think you could sell it as a different kind of soda and maybe I'd be more open to it. But if I wanted a Sprite knockoff and bought that, I'd be very disappointed.
Yeah. Whoa.
Huh.
Wait, this is, okay, so that's a 12-ounce serving, has 40 grams of sugar, which seems like a lot, but...
Yeah, what are these?
Well, these cans are quite small, 7.5 ounce.
Yeah, I mean, Sprite is 24, this little Sprite is 24 grams, so...
Same as the 7-Up.
More maybe even?
I still find myself shocked by how much sugar is in soda.
I'm like, how can you even get that much sugar to dissolve in liquid without it becoming caramel?
100%. Like, how is it liquid? Yeah. It seems so crazy.
It feels like it would have to be thicker almost. But
I know.
I'm, once again, not a food scientist.
Someone should make a really thick soda that you have to chew.
That reminds me of those Coca-Cola gummies or cola gummies. Do you know what I'm talking about? You would get at like an old-timey candy store. Yeah. I hate those.
I love them.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's what I would have guessed.
That's soda you can chew. Yeah, you're so smart.
Okay, diets?
Yeah.
I feel like we should start with 7-Up again.
Okay. Yeah, I took a break and then I took another sip of this. And again, it was just like, what is this? I don't even understand what it is.
Yeah. People have been making fun of me recently in videos because I do an upside down as if there's sediment in the bottom, which there's not. And even if there was, that wouldn't do anything to it. And I do the tip tap on the top, which people are like, that does not work. And I'm sure that's true. I'm sure it doesn't work, but I'm doing it.
I have a habit of like opening a can of soda or something and then blowing on the top of it like it's going to be hot.
You know what yesterday Kendall pointed out to me that I do? I take the lid off my deodorant, smell it, and then put it on.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think that I do that too.
Kendall was like, you thinking about eating it? I was like, shut up.
You just like it.
But what is that? What am I checking for? It feels like some kind of animalistic, like, instinct. But I'm like, I have no instincts.
I actually kind of like it. It's very, I mean, it tastes like a diet soda.
It tastes like a diet soda, which you like, which I don't. But I think it is well done for what it is.
Yeah. I think that's surprisingly good.
I think this is so much more flavorful than almost everything else we've had. And I'm like, it should not be hard to make a lemon lime soda taste like flavor. Lemon and lime are two of the most flavorful things I feel like you can consume. I do think the smell of Sprite is extremely euphoric.
I think on first sip, that has a much more apparent artificial sweetener flavor that really settles on your tongue. Like it's like,
yeah. I still don't think it's bad.
I don't think so either. And I know from experience that if you buy one of these at the grocery store when you're at the checkout and you drink it on your walk home,
you will like that.
You will like it, yes.
I guess I'll start a little row behind of the...
Yeah. I do think that I like the 7-Up better, though.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that really... It has a powerful artificial sweetener flavor.
Yeah. But some people really love that. Mm-hmm. You're giving us more and more each round.
I know. I didn't mean to. We're just really going to be belching up a storm.
I know. I'm scared.
Thoughts?
No way. It tastes like sucking on a candle.
I don't really get it. I don't get how it tastes so different from...
It doesn't taste like lemon lime at all. And it's really fake sugary. Now you've poured me so much I have to finish it.
It's pretty crazy when you taste that and then you taste Starry. Taste how much more like citrus that tastes. The zero sugar one does not taste like citrus.
At all. That's what I think. It tastes like candle almost. Once again,
weird.
almost tastes floral.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. Is this like a bias thing or is 7-Up better?
No, I don't think it's biased. Why would it be biased? You don't care about this. Right?
Little do you know I care deeply about this.
Whoa.
But also
her daddy's Dr. 7-Up.
It's because I did this taste test initially and I walked away from it thinking that
I had more of it.
I know. Sorry. I'm so sorry. It's bad.
It's nasty.
It is.
I don't like that at all. That's definitely not going to be...
Maybe it will make the prebiotic sodas taste a little bit better, though.
Okay, we'll see. Once again, I'm like, citrus prebiotic should be good because citrus is a natural, citrus is a natural flavor.
Oh, there's that one. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot
God, no,
about
I'm pouring
you.
too much. I'm stupid.
No.
It's hard to know because when you first pour it, it all seems like, what's it called? Fluff? Foam? Fuzz? What would you call it? What would you call it? What's the top called?
Fizz? Foam.
Foam!
I think. Head.
I think you're right. But it still made me laugh. Well, definitely better than the Starry. That's for dang sure. Right?
Absolutely.
I guess we'll leave a space for it there.
Yeah. I think that's like actually pretty good.
I think it's better than the not diet one.
It is, definitely.
Where does this diet one sit within these? I can't remember. Better than Shasta? Less than Shasta?
I think that this might actually be worse than Shasta.
Yeah, get it in there.
I also just tasted the diet Sprite right after that, and they taste very similar to me.
Okay, which is what good. You want from a store-bought knockoff.
Yes.
Okay, let's start with, for probiotics, let's start with Poppy. I feel like that's the most popular one, the most expensive one. Didn't they just get sued? Was it Poppy or was it Olipop? Poppy, right? Who got sued?
I don't remember.
Logan, can you tell me who got sued? What probiotic?
I don't think it was Olipop, though.
I think it's Poppy.
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 Do you like Poppy?
Some of the flavors I've had, I really like. So there's like Poppy Gutsued, yeah, because they were like, it's actually not probiotic or whatever, like something like that.
Yeah,
Don't quote me on
not
that.
actually boosting gut health.
Yeah. So it was like for like false claims, whatever. I don't care about that much, to be honest with you, because if you really think you're getting that much gut health from a soda, you're wrong. These are wishful thinking. That's what this kind of stuff is.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's like better for you than a regular soda. But if you're like, no need for yogurt or vitamins, I'm drinking 2 of these a day, that's on you.
I know, but I will say this still says prebiotics for your gut on the can. So I almost said for your butt.
Your butt. Prebiotics for your butt.
No BS, no fake stuff. And then infused with apple cider vinegar. I will say that I smelled this and it smells pretty wild right off the bat.
You get apple cider vinegar, that's for sure.
Weird.
I think that, so like the raspberry rosé, there's another, maybe strawberry lemonade or something one, and I really like those, but their Dr. Pepper and root beer ones are, like the Dr. Pepper one, people on the internet will still, like, in, like fitness girlies videos will be like, it's just like a Dr. Pepper. I'm like, if that to you tastes like the Lord's Dr. Pepper, you need to go to the hospital now. You need to be like, you're seeing me before gunshot wound patients, because that's how sick I am.
That's, I guess, approximately how I feel about this. I just had an out of body experience in like a really bad way. Like I had to like close my eyes because I was like, this is very bad to me.
I don't hate it because I like apple cider vinegar. It doesn't taste good and it doesn't taste like lemon lime soda.
But you know what's weird is it's not like tangy like a kombucha or something, but it does have whatever vinegar tastes like that's not straight up tang. That's what's in here. It's very weird. Yes.
Yeah.
There's something funky about it.
Okay, let's do Olipop. They're #1 competitor.
I like that. Wait.
Oh.
I don't want to see the rest of it.
I almost really punked you. This is different.
Ooh, I don't like that.
This is different in color than the rest of them.
So my recollection
This is yellow.
If I might have already said this. My recollection is that this tastes like tea, kind of, but I don't mind it.
And that's not just your recollection, that's the reality.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
It tastes like a very tea-heavy Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
And I think it tastes good.
I think it tastes kind of good too. This feels much more successful to me than what Poppy's done.
Yes.
That I feel angry about.
I will say, there is a finish that I don't love that maybe is reading as medicinal.
I think it's like almost like plastic toys smell. Like that's like the flavor it's like when you go to the dollar store and there's just like a lot of like plastic or rubber things in there.
Yeah.
That's what that tastes like to me.
Yeah.
But I don't mind.
Yeah. Once again, verging on herbal, medicinal, floral.
Very herbal, yeah.
Don't understand that. That's really confusing to me.
Yeah. But you still get some citrus, but there's like not a lot of tang to it. Like there's not a lot of tartness or anything.
I wonder if that would be like better for our heartburn than some of the other ones.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Next is Evolution Fresh Real Fruit Soda. I'm getting through it. It says supports digestive and immune health. A fresh take on soda.
This also says it has pre and probiotics, which I think is interesting because I think these are just prebiotic.
And also this has 5 grams of sugar in a can.
Yeah.
What are
this
those?
has 5. This only has 3, I think.
Won't taste bad tonight. Whoa.
I think that the sugar is already giving me the shakes, which I like.
This kind of tastes scrunch. I mean, not taste, smells.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
That's nice. Once again, another one that's like yellow. This looks like lemonade almost.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Real fruit soda. What is that?
Dude. Why would you this is okay. This is the issue I'm having. I don't think this tastes bad. Fully removed from everything. Once again, this is tasting almost like a lightly carbonated tea that has some other kind of herbal flavor in it.
Yeah.
If you sold this as a funky, fresh prebiotic tea, I'd be like, cool. I don't think it tastes bad. This could not taste further from lemon or lime. The finish I'm getting is almost toasted marshmallow.
That's what I taste too. I was gonna say cotton candy, but yeah, it's
Cotton
toasted
candy. Yeah. This is very weirdly similar. Why would you set yourself up so bad like that?
I don't know.
Wow, but not bad like, okay, not bad like the poppy.
No, it's actually better than the poppy, but yeah, Olipop is the good.
Okay, and then, yeah, okay.
And then,
wow.
what do you think?
I think we did it. I think we're 100% right. I can't believe. Sometimes I'm like, hey, is our job good? And then I'm like, we do something like this, and I'm like, oh, a job like this is necessary. Because companies will just sell you anything and be like, it tastes like something else. Full on gaslighting.
I know.
And then you're by yourself in your office, you're tasting it. You're like, I'm tasting cotton candy. Are the lights getting dim? Am I having a stroke? Like, what's going on? And then you can just go to sporked.com and look up that product and be like, no, Jordan and Gwynedd also think that it tastes weird.
We're so essential.
We're essential workers.
Also, I guess go see Baby Girl and let us know if you think that Antonio Banderas and hair.
Come on.
I don't know why I can't remember his name.
Try to say it. Don't look around. No one's going to help you. Try to say it.
Harris Wilson.
Dickinson. All right. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.